Hi guys, Woody here. So, whatever I say to you is not financial advice. You should not do anything I say or do. That's my disclaimer. I think I said yesterday on my last video that the Genius Act was passed or was getting passed yesterday or whatever, but it's not. The Genius Act is tomorrow. Just did some more research, so I'm sorry about that. So yeah, the Genius Act is getting passed tomorrow. There was a hiccup yesterday where a female, she disagreed on 2 counts in Congress, which meant everything just got paused. And then now, the Republicans in the United States that are trying to push all of this crypto week through are now having to clock or kick off at each other because they didn't manage to get it through yesterday. And that's obviously, they've called for crypto week and they've just hit a massive hurdle. So hopefully what they didn't get through yesterday, they'll get through today, but we shall see. What else has happened in the crypto market? Well, from the analysts and people that I follow, everybody's saying that something is getting ready to go mental. You have to remember, guys, if you don't own any crypto, you need to go onto your store, whether it's Apple or Android, download a crypto exchange. There are many to choose from. If you need to pause this video as we go through, feel free to pause as we go through and just go and do each step. You can download. I'll do it in the order that I think that they're the best for at least the first 5. So the best one, or there's 2 at the top, I would say. You've got Uphold or Kraken with a K. And then you've got Coinbase. I feel that the Kraken and Uphold accounts, they're more user friendly, and Coinbase, they're the biggest company. They have all the same features. But I just feel that the user experience is easier on Kraken and Uphold. But yeah, once you've got these exchanges, what you would do then, you'll have to go on and do KYC, which is know your customer. And you'll then put in all your details, just as though you were signing up for an online bank. It's very much the same. And then once you've got the exchange up and running and you've got your account signed up, you normally get a 24-hour cooling off period. Once the cooling off period is done, it means that your bank's then married up with your crypto account, and then you'll be able to then go on and start sourcing and buying different cryptos. I personally always suggest that people stay with the 3 X's. You've got XRP, XLM, and XDC. Go with these 3, you can't go wrong. One is for border to border, one is person to person, one is trade finance. Okay, so XRP does cross-border payments. XLM banks the unbanked, so it's getting people from places like Africa that don't have banks. They then can download an app and they can use their XLM as money to buy goods and services. And then you've got XDC, which is going to take over trade finance. So the whole stock market, this is what XDC has been, and this got put into the ISO 222 coins last minute. I for the longest time I haven't seen XDC on the ISO 222 coin list. Now I have, but it wasn't on there for the past 3 years. This is the time that I've seen it on there, so that should tell you something. So XRP, XLM, XDC. There are others, but if you're listening to me, they're the 3 I stick with. Triple X. I do others as well, but I'm just teaching people XRP, XLM, XDC. XRP at the moment sat at about £2.10. XDC sat at about 30 something pence, and then you've got XDC that's under 10p at the minute. So there is opportunities right there. I mean, I suggest to everybody just to get bloody started. If you've got 50 quid in your bank, go and do all of the steps that I just told you. Do the cooling off period, and then go and buy £10 of each, just so that you've got a piece of the pie. Because if it goes up and you make fucking £5, you make £5. But if it goes down, you know, when you're doing all of this, guys, you've got to prepare to understand that the fluctuation in the market, this is not a get rich quick program. Don't get me wrong, there are lucky people that put large lumps of money into coins because they've had some kind of insider information, and they make an absolute fortune, become millionaires, sell it all, pay their taxes, and live their lives. That does happen, but that is very, very, very few and far between. You just hear about it from time to time. However, if, you need to get yourself into a position where you can put a piece of your money, doesn't matter how little it is, every week. But every time that you buy, that money's gone. You cannot think that, oh yeah, if I need it, I can take it. It's gone. Because you have to be prepared to lose everything that you invest. I know that scares everybody. Oh no, I'm not doing it. Go past that. There's risks in everything. Crossing the fucking road, you can get run over. So, do yourself a fucking favour. Sort something. Do something for your family. Do something for you. And invest. It's that simple. The steps are there. And you just start. And don't stop. Once you start and you can get your mindset into the realm of never touching it when you pay for it or you buy it, you've got to live that way. And then once you have enough crypto, you want to get yourself a cold storage wallet, which is your own personal bank that no one can touch. Now, we'll talk about that when people start asking about it, really, because at the moment I'm only sat on about 49 followers, but there's 49 poor souls that are listening to me, so I've definitely got to pick it up. I'm just trying to get people in, because there are a lot of people that they know about 7% of the population. The amount of people that come onto my videos and listen to me, 49 of them, not every one of them's in crypto. They just like the weed signs. They just love the weed signs. I'm medically prescribed cannabis, so I've embraced it. I only smoke it before bed. I don't smoke weed just for recreational. It is purely to go to sleep. As much as I'd like to smoke it throughout the day, it's purely... I did start doing that, but I stopped doing it, and it was literally a case of it is purely to go to sleep. It makes you feel real good, and my best thoughts come from when I'm having a smoke, and that's why I journal before bed while I'm having a smoke. My journal's crazy. Yeah, I haven't really got much else for you guys. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe so that I can bore you some more.